As long as you are proud of the work that you are producing and you're proud of the way that you're conducting yourself and communicating with others, that you will, embody that term professionalism.
Writing professional emails, dressing professionally for class. Every program has a different standard for that, but making sure you abide by everything, all the standards of your program.
Are you communicating in a respectful tone to both your professors and your peers? Are you dressed appropriately? What is your level of intellect in your subject matter?
Email etiquette, you need to address your professors as you would professionally, not in like text lingo.
Something for me that I think professionalism isn't is sitting on your computer and just typing away at emails or texting in the middle of class rather than absorbing everything.
You need to be timely, you need to be courteous and respectful to other people's opinion when you interact them throughout this program, because there are numerous instances when you interact with your professors or your students and then you have different opinions, but you need to be courteous about each other's opinion.
Just a lot of communication and hard work. That's the main thing about the professionalism. If you're willing to put in the work, anybody is willing to give you an opportunity or a chance. Because if they see somebody's not putting in any work or they're not reaching out to different things or trying new things, then it's not the greatest environment. But if you're putting in the work, you're reaching out to different professors, reaching out to different students, trying new projects, everything will usually fall in line for you.
I think conflict is something that's normal, and that's going to happen when you have a lot of different people all coming together, all with different ideas, which is great. I think the one way through that is to truly listen. I think you have to sometimes, instead of listening to speak, listen to listen. And I think that's one really good way to kind of resolve issues with peers or with any staff issues that might come about as well. So I'd say listen to listen. And I'd say the other thing is be honest. I think we've all in our lives at times, gone, well, it's bugging me, but, and I think that can sometimes get in the way. So I would say be honest and listen to listen would be my two biggest things for resolving some conflicts in grad school.
Making sure that you're producing quality and original work for all of your assignments, being a great participator in your classes.
Being able to work with different people of different ages within my program who have had experience, working in the field that we're learning, and then going back and getting to learn a little bit from them as well as learning from our teachers, and having that level of understanding of professionalism in the classroom.
Paying attention in class and being there and being present, because these classes are extremely beneficial and worth it, but you have to be present.
Asking questions that you may not feel comfortable asking if you haven't already established a relationship with your professor, going up to them after class asking questions, really using them as a resource to make your class experience a success. Plagiarism is taking someone else's ideas and just representing it or putting them forth as your own. You can do the same thing with your own ideas. Something you submitted in the past, resubmitting it, that constitutes plagiarism.
You're taking someone else's work, so you're not really learning for yourself when you do that, which is an important skill in grad school. You need to learn what you are being taught so you can apply them to your future and your career.
I would not say anything negative about your professors. I would not say anything negative about any peers that might not be included in that group chat, because once you put it in writing, that's it. I would just keep it friendly, keep it positive. You never know who's gonna have that herd mentality. Once you say something, it trickles down, and now the whole group is going by what you said.
We've all been part of group chats that have, just been basically designed to dump on everything that is going on around you. And I think when you're in a big group like that, it's really easy to get sucked into that kind of group mentality. But I feel like maybe I don't know if this is a rule, but a good thing to try to do is to think okay, if the people that I was talking about here saw this, what would their response be?
I believe sometimes with these private conversations, they can sometimes be a little bit swayed. And it's up to you to use your fair judgment to understand and to decipher if these opinions are worth, listening to, or if they are, not worth listening to. And that's something that once it comes across, it's your decision to make.